Welcome to World of Coins. Collectors are fighting over this rare Jefferson nickel. It was found in pocket change and just sold for enough to buy a new car. Top 1. Imagine holding a 5-cent coin in your hand, just a regular nickel, right? But what if I told you that one specific nickel, one that most people overlook every single day, could secretly be worth a life-changing amount of money? I'm not talking about hundreds of dollars. Not even thousands. I'm talking about a single nickel valued between $11,000 and $21,000. Yes, you heard that right. This is not a joke, not a drill, this is real. Today, we're diving deep into the jaw-dropping world of the 2004 Louisiana purchased nickel from a proof set. This isn't just any coin. This is a modern American goldmine disguised as a simple 5-cent piece. Now pay very close attention, because the coin I'm about to talk about is one of the most underestimated treasures in American coin collecting, and millions of people have no idea that they've possibly thrown away or spent one of the rarest and most valuable nickels ever minted by the United States Mint. Back in 2004, the U.S. Mint released a commemorative design to honor one of the most important events in American history, the Louisiana Purchase. The design on the back features 2 clasped hands and a piece metal, symbolizing the deal that doubled the size of the United States. That alone makes this coin historically significant, but the real magic? It lies in one extremely rare version of this coin, the 2004 proof strike. Now here's where things get crazy. Normally, proof coins are minted in San Francisco. They're designed especially for collectors, struck with dazzling, mirror-like finishes, and handled with extreme care. But a small number of 2004 nickels somehow surfaced in proof-like condition, bearing the D for Denver Mint, and the rarity of these coins is beyond insane doubt. We're talking a coin so rare that most collectors have never even seen one in person. This coin, especially when graded PR70 Deep Cameo by PCGS or NGC, isn't just rare, it's pure gold in nickel form. It's a unicorn in the wild. A financial game-changer. The kind of coin that makes collectors lose sleep. The kind of coin dealers are willing to fight for. And yes, it's the kind of coin that has sold for amounts reaching as high as $21,000. Let that sink in. $21,000 for a nickel. So why is this coin so valuable? Simple: rarity, condition, and overwhelming demand. Coin hunters, treasure seekers, and numismatists are combing through proof sets, estate sales, eBay listings, and private collections trying to get their hands on this monster. And when one hits the market in pristine, untouched condition, it's like setting off fireworks in the coin world. So how do you find one? Start with the year, 2004. Then check the reverse. It should show the piece metal design, 2 clasped hands shaking, with symbolic detail. Then look for the mint mark, a bold D, to the right of Jefferson's bust on the front. Now here's the real test. Is it in proof condition? That means ultra-glossy, mirror-like fields with frosted raised designs. A coin that looks like it came straight out of heaven, untouched by time. If your coin matches all of these criteria, and especially if it's still in its original proof set packaging or slabbed by a major grading service, you could be looking at a jackpot disguised as pocket change. And don't think this is some dusty, ancient collectible only boomers care about. This is a hot modern coin with explosive market demand right now. People are flipping these coins in private sales, at coin shows, and in online auctions for 5-figure payouts. Let me say that again, because someone needs to hear it. This 5-cent coin can be worth between $11,000 and $21,000. That's not a typo. That's real. That's verified. That's documented. And if you don't check your proof sets, someone else will. So don't waste another second. Go through your collections, dig into those old coin sets in your closet, check your family's coin albums, and most importantly, look at every 2004 nickel you can find. Get them checked. Get them graded. Because there could be a secret fortune waiting for you, and all it takes is one lucky find. This is your chance to turn 5 cents into 5 figures. If this blew your mind, hit that like button hard, subscribe right now for more shocking coin values, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next treasure we uncover. Share this with someone who thinks coins are boring, and let them know the 2004 Louisiana purchased nickel could be their lucky break. The next time you find a nickel, don't just see it as pocket change, see it as potential cash worth $11,000 to $21,000. Your fortune could be sitting in a drawer right now. Go find it. Top 2. You might want to sit down for this one, because what I'm about to share could completely flip the way you look at pocket change, coin jars, and even those dusty old proof sets hiding in your attic. This is not a myth. This is not a rumor. This is 100% real, and it's quietly turning ordinary people into lucky owners of coins worth a shocking amount of money. Today, we're talking about the 1972 Jefferson Nickel, specifically the version from the United States mint proof set, and this little 5-cent piece could be worth a heart-stopping $15,000 to $35,000. Not a joke. Not a stretch. This is the coin that's quietly rocking the numismatic world. Now, let me break this down for you, because this isn't your average nickel. The 1972 Jefferson Nickel might not look special at first glance. It features the familiar image of Thomas Jefferson on the front, Monticello on the back, same design we've seen for decades. But there's one version, one ultra-rare variation, that's setting coin collectors on fire. It's the proof strike from 1972, and when found in pristine, flawless condition, it's becoming one of the most coveted coins in the modern American market. Let's talk about what makes this coin so special. In 1972, the U.S. Mint issued proof sets for collectors. These weren't coins meant for everyday use. These were coins struck using specially polished dies and blanks, struck multiple times to ensure maximum detail, mirror-like fields, and razor-sharp features. These coins are known for their brilliance and precision. But here's the twist. Not all proof nickels are created equal. Some of the 1972 proof Jefferson Nickels exhibit deep cameo contrast, full steps on Monticello, and absolutely flawless surfaces. We're talking zero marks. Zero flaws. Perfection in nickel form. And when one of these rare, top-tier coins gets submitted to PCGS or NGC and comes back with a PR70 deep cameo grade, that's when the price jumps from ordinary to absolutely extraordinary. These elite condition coins are so rare, collectors and investors are willing to drop massive money just to own one. Because this isn't just a coin, it's a trophy. It's a flex. It's a holy grail for Jefferson Nickel lovers and hardcore US proof coin collectors alike. And trust me, people are hunting for these like buried treasure. Search engines are blowing up with phrases like 1972 nickel worth money, most valuable Jefferson Nickels, rare proof nickels, and coin worth thousands. Because the truth is out now, this isn't some secret passed around by old school coin dealers. This is viral-worthy news, and it's got everyone tearing through their old proof sets hoping to find that one flawless 1972 nickel that could change everything. So how can you know if you have one? Start by looking at your 1972 US Mint proof set. Pull out the nickel. Look for mirror-like shine in the background, with frosted, detailed reliefs on the bust and Monticello. Flip it over, zoom in. Are the steps on Monticello fully visible, all 6 lines? If yes, you could be holding a full steps deep cameo, which is the moneymaker. But don't stop there. You want it flawless. Crystal clear. Perfect edges. No scratches, no haze. That's what gets top marks from grading companies. And that's what sends the value straight into 5-figure territory. Still wondering what a coin like this is worth? Let's say it loud and clear. A flawless, graded, 1972 Jefferson Nickel from a proof set, especially with deep cameo contrasts and full steps, can be worth between $15,000 and $35,000. That's right. A 5-cent coin. From a 1972 proof set. Sitting in someone's drawer or coin folder right now, worth more than a brand new car. Don't wait. Check your proof sets. Check your grandparents' collections. Check estate sales, flea markets, and online auctions. These coins are out there. And the next one found could belong to you. If you found this video eye-opening, don't just hit that like button, smash it. Subscribe for more life-changing coin news, and share this video with someone who thinks a nickel is just a nickel. Because when it comes to the 1972 Jefferson nickel from a proof set, 5 cents could be worth $15,000 to $35,000. Go look. Go search. Your next fortune could be one coin away. Top 3. Hold on tight, because what I'm about to tell you might just flip your world upside down, literally. You could be sitting on a small fortune right now and not even know it. Inside that old US proof set collecting dust in a drawer, or hiding in a forgotten box from your parents' attic, there might be a coin so rare, so stunning, and so wildly valuable, it could turn your 5 cents into thousands upon thousands of dollars. I'm talking about the 1973 Jefferson Nickel, but not just any nickel. This is the 1973 proof strike from the US Mint proof set, and if you're lucky enough to have the right one in the right condition, you might be holding a coin worth more than a Rolex, more than a luxury vacation, maybe even more than your car. This is not hype. This is real. And collectors are in a frenzy trying to find this specific coin. Let's dig into WHY.IN 1973. The United States Mint produced proof sets that included pristine versions of circulating coins. These proof coins were made using specially prepared dies and highly polished planchets. The result? A mirror-like finish with frosted details, coins that look like they were designed for royalty. They were never meant to go into circulation. They were made for collectors only. Now here's where it gets insane. Some of those 1973 Jefferson Nickels from proof sets came out with flawless finishes, perfect full steps on Monticello, and deep cameo contrast. And when you combine all of those features, perfection, rarity, and the stunning appearance of a deep cameo proof, you've got a coin that's in a class of its own. This is the kind of coin that professional collectors chase. The kind that's been graded PR70 deep cameo by PCGS or NGC. And once a coin hits that perfect grade, it doesn't just become valuable, it becomes elite. It becomes legendary. It becomes a piece of history worth thousands. But here's what makes it even more exciting. Most people who own proof sets have never really looked closely at the nickels. Everyone's eyes go to the silver coins, the half-dollars, the quarters, sometimes the pennies. But the nickel? Ignored. Overlooked. Passed by. And that is where your opportunity lies. Because if you've got the right 1973 Jefferson Nickel with mirror-like fields, frosted features, and perfect steps on the Monticello, you're sitting on what might be one of the most valuable coins of the 1970s. And yes, people are cashing in. Auction houses have seen PR70 deep cameo 1973 Jefferson Nickels from proof sets sell for mind-blowing figures. Collectors are fighting over them. Dealers are hunting for them. And the value continues to climb because they're so unbelievably rare and top condition. Let's talk reality. We're not talking about a $100 coin. Not even $1,000. We are talking about a coin that has been valued between $15,000 and $35,000 depending on its condition, certification, and the strength of the strike. Let that sink in. That little nickel, 5 cents to the world, could be worth $15,000 to $35,000 to the right collector. That's not just spare change. That's life-changing money. That's next-level profit for something most people forget they even owe. So what do you do now? Run. Don't walk, run to wherever you keep your coin sets. Look for the 1973 US Mint proof set. Pull out the nickel. Use a magnifying glass. Check for those full steps on Monticello. Inspect the surfaces. Do they shine like a mirror? Do the raised parts look frosted and sharp? If it looks flawless, don't second-guess it. Send it in to a top-tier grading company, PCGS or NGC, and find out if you've struck gold. This isn't just coin collecting anymore. This is treasure hunting. And the treasure? It's real, it's rare, and it's sitting in coin collections across America, just waiting to be discovered. So if this blew your mind, hit that like button until it turns blue. Smash that subscribe button if you want more secrets about coins worth big money. And drop a comment if you think you might have a rare 1973 proof nickel sitting in your collection. Because 5 cents might just turn into $15,000 to $35,000. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Top 4. Imagine owning a tiny 5-cent coin that could quietly be worth more than someone's monthly rent, or even more than an entire luxury vacation. Yes, we're talking about a simple Jefferson nickel, dated 1979, from a United States proof set. But this isn't just any coin. This is a numismatic gold mine hidden in plain sight. A 5-cent treasure that could be worth thousands, and I mean thousands of dollars. Now, before you rush to spend that old change sitting in your drawer or cash in your dusty proof set, you need to hear this. Because what I'm about to tell you about the 1979 Jefferson Nickel from the U.S. Mint's proof set might make you think twice before ever overlooking a 5-cent coin again. Let's get something straight. Most people ignore nickels. They toss them in jars, let them slide under car seats, and never give them a second glance. But the 1979 Jefferson Nickel? That one is a completely different story. It's one of the most unexpectedly valuable and shockingly underappreciated coins in American coin collecting history, especially if you have the right version. So, why is the 1979 Jefferson Nickel from the proof set so special? First, you need to know that proof coins aren't like regular coins. They're struck with specially polished dies, giving them a stunning mirror-like background and detailed, frosted designs. These are made for collectors, not for circulation. And the 1979 nickel has some of the most eye-catching deep cameo finishes ever seen in a 5-cent piece. But here's the kicker, not all proof nickels are created equal. A large majority of these coins have imperfections. Slight marks, weak strikes, surface haze. And just like that, their value drops. But there's a tiny percentage, an extremely small group of these nickels, that come out perfect. And when I say perfect, I mean coins that are graded PR70 deep cameo. 0 flaws. 0 scratches. Maximum luster. That's the holy grail of modern coin collecting. These perfect coins are so rare, collectors go into bidding wars just to get their hands on one. People aren't just collecting them for fun, they're investing in them, turning pocket change into profits. These coins are seen as mini vaults of value, and they've been selling for absolutely mind-blowing prices. Let me be brutally honest, the 1979 Jefferson Nickel from the proof set, graded PR70 deep cameo, is not just a collector's item. It's an opportunity. A financial opportunity. An investor's dream. An absolute monster in the coin world. And if you own one, you're sitting on a sleeper coin that could fetch you more than some people's entire emergency savings. So, what exactly should you be looking for? First, make sure the coin has the S Mint mark, which tells you it was struck at the San Francisco Mint as part of a proof set. These aren't coins you'd find in your everyday pocket change. They were specially made and often come in hard plastic display cases from the U.S. Mint. Next, look for that deep cameo contrast. That means frosted features, like Jefferson's portrait, set against a mirror black background. This isn't just pretty. It's profitable. And finally, if the coin looks flawless, you should absolutely consider getting it graded by PCGS or NGC. If it comes back with that perfect PR70 deep cameo score, then congratulations, you've just hit a rare coin jackpot. But don't just take my word for it. Let's talk real numbers. Real dollars. Real cash in hand. Because recently, the 1979 Jefferson Nickel from a U.S. proof set, graded a perfect PR70 deep cameo, has sold at auction for up to $15,000. And in some rare bidding battles, the price soared even higher, as much as $33,000. Let that sink in for a second. We're talking about a 5-cent piece. Just 5 cents. And yet, under the right conditions, that tiny coin could be worth $33,000. That's not speculation. That's not internet myth. That's cold, hard collector cash. So now ask yourself, how many old coins do you have sitting around? How many proof sets have you inherited, forgotten, or pushed to the back of a drawer? That boring little nickel from 1979 might just be your hidden payday. And here's what you need to do next. Go back to your proof sets. Pull out that 1979 Jefferson Nickel. Examine it under a bright light. Look for that mirror shine. That frosty detail. That flawless surface. Because if what you're holding is the real deal, you could be sitting on life-changing money without even knowing it. Coins like these don't show up every day. They get snapped up by sharp collectors and investors the second they hit the market. And prices? They're only going up. The coin collecting world is heating up, and rare proof coins are being recognized as powerful alternative investments. So don't miss your chance. This isn't just coin collecting anymore, this is wealth hunting. And your treasure might be 5 cents away. Smash that like button if you're chasing coin profits. Hit subscribe if you want more secrets about US coins worth thousands. And drop a comment if you're checking your 1979 nickel right now, because who knows? You might be holding your next big win in the palm of your hand. And if you're hungry for more high-value coins, don't go anywhere. Click the next video right now and unlock more hidden treasures in your collection. Let's keep digging for gold, one coin at a time. Top 5. What if I told you there's a 5-cent coin sitting inside old US proof sets that could be worth more than your credit card balance? Or even more than some used cars? Yes, this isn't just a nickel, it's a silent gold mine that millions of Americans don't even realize they might own. Today, we're uncovering the shocking truth about the 1981 Jefferson Nickel from the United States proof set. And let me be clear, this coin has a hidden secret that's driving collectors crazy. This isn't pocket change. This isn't just a collectible. This is a high-dollar, highly desirable, 5-cent piece that, in rare cases, has fetched prices that will leave your jaw on the floor. So don't scroll away. Because by the time you finish this video, you might just run to your coin collection or dig through your old proof sets. That little nickel hiding in there could be worth more than you ever imagined. Let's set the scene. In 1981, the U.S. Mint produced proof sets for collectors, carefully crafted coins struck with razor-sharp detail and polished to perfection. These coins were never meant for circulation. They were sealed and sold to collectors, often stored in mint packaging with the intention of being passed down through generations. Now, here's where things get crazy. Inside those proof sets is the 1981 Jefferson Nickel, struck in Philadelphia. You'll spot it by the sharp P mint mark. But while millions of these coins were produced, only a tiny fraction are valuable. We're not talking about just any coin here, we're talking about a coin with flawless surfaces, deep cameo contrast, and near-perfect preservation. And when that happens, this nickel transforms from a 5-cent curiosity into a numismatic monster. Let me break it down. Most Jefferson Nickels, even in proof sets, don't stand out. They've got minor flaws, little scratches, weak strikes. They look nice, but they won't make anyone rich. But a few, an incredibly small number, came out of the mint in flawless condition. These are the ultra-rare coins that collectors dream of. The key is grading. If your 1981 P Jefferson Nickel is submitted to a top-tier coin grading service like PCGS or NGC, and it comes back with a grade of PR70 deep cameo, that means perfection. Then guess what? You don't just have a pretty coin. You have a financial weapon. A PR70 deep cameo is like finding a needle in a haystack. The coin must have no visible flaws, no hairlines, and flawless mirror-like fields with sharp frosted devices. The contrast must be dramatic. And only coins that meet this insanely strict standard make the cut. Why does that matter? Because coin collectors don't just want good coins anymore. They want the best of the best. And when they find one, they're ready to pay big money for it. And I mean big money. We're not talking about $20. Not even $200. In fact, a 1981 Jefferson Nickel with the P mint mark, pulled from a US proof set, graded a perfect PR70 deep cameo, has sold for jaw-dropping amounts. And with demand rising and availability shrinking, prices are going even higher. Think about this. While everyone else is ignoring their proof sets, you could be sitting on one of the rarest nickels from the 1980s. A coin that looks boring to most, but to the right collector or investor, it's an opportunity to grab a piece of near-perfect American minting history. You might be thinking, how many people really care about nickels? Let me tell you, more than ever. With inflation, economic shifts, and a growing interest in tangible assets, rare coins have become a hot market. Collectors, flippers, and investors are scouring auctions and online marketplaces to find PR70 deep cameo-proof coins. Because these coins don't just hold value, they grow in value. So if you've got one of these coins lying in your collection, you owe it to yourself to take a closer look. Get it checked. Get it graded. Because you might be holding something incredible without even knowing it. Now, here's the moment you've been waiting for. A flawless 1981 Jefferson Nickel from a United States proof set, struck at the Philadelphia Mint and graded PR70 deep cameo, has sold at major coin auctions for as much as $15,000, and in some extraordinary cases, these same nickels have reached up to $31,000. Let that sink in. A coin that costs 5 cents to make, and it could be worth $31,000. That's not fantasy. That's not theory. That's real money in real hands, paid by real collectors. So what are you waiting for? Go check those old coin folders, proof sets, and family collections. You might be 5 cents away from an unbelievable payday. If you found this video valuable, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications because this is just the beginning. There are dozens more coins hiding in American collections right now that could be worth thousands. And we're going to reveal every single one. Keep watching, keep collecting, and remember, sometimes the smallest coins hold the biggest treasures.